Hello, it is me, it is I. Small town Didi, you're hiding the internet and I am big. I'm back to talk to, I am Mihlali and Leroy fatigued. That's the conversation, okay? I don't find them compelling. There's nothing new to the story. It's like everybody's acting like this is the first time in life that somebody has cheated on somebody or allegedly cheated and then moved on. I don't understand why there's like a new take on it in the headlines every day. It's not that fucking compelling. I'm sorry. The people in my life who've asked me, are you gonna talk about it? Talk about what? What about it is there to talk about? The only conversation that I'm seeing here is why women don't want better for Mary Jane. Why aren't women telling Mary Jane that good riddance, girl? Because if this man could do this to you now, this publicly, he was always gonna do it later down the line. Why do you guys keep saying that's somebody's husband like it fucking matters? Does that man know that he's somebody's husband? Does he care that he's somebody? Why are you so fake invested in him being a fucking husband? That is that woman's husband. Does he know? Does he want to be her husband? Is he trying to stay over there and be her husband? You all are projecting. It's such a hard thing to come to grips with, that this person was once in love with me, because you're projecting. This is not about Mary Jane and Leroy, right? You are in your home, in your own circumstance, where you were in love with this person and person was in love with you, and they turned around and dogged you the fuck out. And now you are having to see Mary, and now you're projecting. That's her husband. He doesn't want to be her fucking husband anymore. That's very clear. He'd be over there being a husband. Mihlali didn't take. Leroy left. It's how everybody continues to overvalue marriage is how we end up here. Marriage means you've locked somebody in and it makes it harder for them to leave. No. If I want out, I'm gonna be out. So it threatens your idea of what this institution is supposed to be. So when you use this language of the institution of marriage and let's protect this and that, that's for you. That is for you. Because you are having to sit and come to terms with the idea that marriage isn't fail-proof. Being married to somebody doesn't mean they don't dog you out. They do, quite publicly, as we see this man doing. The other thing is we don't even know what the dynamic is. We actually don't even know what happened here. This one comes out and says this one. So we just choose to project Mihlali with a married man. Mihlali's doing this with this married man, though, continues to move very much like a bachelor. I never see that headline. Nobody ever says married man who operates as a bachelor is doing this with Mihlali. No. Mihlali with a married man. And who's even old? The whole dynamic. Guys, I'm so confused. I am confused about the take that everybody is choosing. I'm seeing people talk about it on the YouTube, the angle that the bloggers are choosing to take, constantly trying to be like Mihlali and this married man, putting all of it on this 25-year-old, like this man doesn't have a duty to honor his vows. What? The only person who needs to honor anything here in terms of vows and marriage and what have you is the married person. I think it's really a lot of women are struggling with this, and I don't understand what is the struggle. I'm confused about what the struggle is. I'm trying to understand what you guys are having such a hard time coming to. Your husbands don't care about marriage. All that goes into it, monogamy, faithfulness, blah, 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 blah. That's for you. That is a prison for you to stay in, not the man. Men don't suffer social repercussions for being fucking cheaters. Do you see the headlines reprimanding Leroy? No. You see the headlines making a villain out of Mihlali. Right? Putting the onus on her as to, how could you do that to another woman? Not you. How are you doing this to the person you said you love? in front of everybody and God and your ancestors and whatever. No. That's not your approach. Your husbands don't care about marriage. This is... fucking hell. This is a difficult thing for a lot of you to understand. The institution of marriage is there to govern and control you as the woman, to keep you in line, to keep you honest and faithful and monogamous while your husbands do whatever it is they want, and then you forgive them and then you blame other women for your husband's indiscretion. And right now, that's why you're having a difficult time coming to terms with the fact that this man is doing what he's doing. I still don't understand why we don't want better for Mary Jane. I don't understand that. I don't understand why we're not like, good for you. Like, yes, it hurts, right? I'm not saying it's not going to hurt. It's never going to be that simple. But you know what? Better now than later. Better now than when you've lived 20 years with this person and then out the blue, they just pull the rug from under you. Which is what often happens. Which is what's probably happening to you. And that's why you're having such a difficult time with the Mihlali situation. I am fatigued. I don't want to hear about these people anymore in this context. Let's talk about something else. Oh, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye!